I'm going to create a really simple file to just demonstrate a little basic CSS. File, new, in Dreamweaver, file new. We have a choice of the kinds of documents that we can create. We're going to create an HTML file, document title, test CSS. Doc type is HTML5. And we're going to click create. We get a very basic doc type. Interesting. Okay. So they're now lowercasing doc type. Used to be, it was supposed to be uppercase. Now it's apparently not. HTML, head, meta character set, UTF-8, HTML, lang equals English US. And then under title, I'm going to create style. So like I said, this is going to be a little simple document. It's not intended to take everything all the way. I would go back to the other instructions or copy the header that you've been using in, say, Gropius 6. And so then under body, I'm going to put a main, and inside that main, I'm going to put a, let's call it just a section. Inside that section, I'll put an H3, no, an H, make it an H1, headline, and P, here's some copy. And if I go to view, refresh live view, that's what it looks like. And if I go back in here and hit star, outline, 1 pix solid red, you'll see that every box on this page, the body, the main, the section. Actually, we could do it this way. I can also tell it section, outline, 1 pixel solid blue. View, refresh live view. Okay. Section. So it's probably covered up by the 1 pixel solid blue. Yeah. So it's probably covered up. Okay. We can go to typography. Body, font family is Arial, Helvetica. I probably would do this the other way. Come to think about it, Helvetica, Arial, sans serif, semicolon. You'll see this is now all sans serif copy. I can tell P element, font size, pixels, didn't change, 14 or 15. I was just thinking that was a little big. I can go to the H1, font size, 30 pixels, color, red. Okay. And I could tell it to be margin 0. And if I tell this to be margin 0, you'll see that they're right up next to each other. So apparently margin top was about 6 pixels. No, that's not right. I broke it with it's probably 16 pixels. Okay. All right, so those are some of the controls that we have over type. We can change its size, we can change its color, we can change the amount of margin around it. Okay. Then we have, let's go back up here. Structure. So we have both padding and margin. So say I want to take our main element, background, color, yellow. Let's make it orange. Let's not. Okay, background color yellow or background color tan. Much more boring, but easier to look at. Light salmon. The problem is most of these colors that are available are kind of just the wrong color for background colors. Okay. Main background color, padding, 40 pixels. And now you can see that you can see the blue outline around the section. So there's our section. And you can also see that these are 100% the width of the box. Okay. Also notice that there is a probably either a margin, let's see, on the main, no, on the body. I'm fairly certain it's on the body. Body, padding, 0. Nope. Main, margin, 0. Didn't do it. That only leaves us with the HTML. Huh. Nope. There we go. So the body has a margin that forces everything in a little ways from the edge that we generally have to remove. I don't need to deal with that. So we've got that. So body, margin 0, padding 0. So we don't even need that really. Main background color here. I'm actually going to make that a darker color. And then I'm going to go to the section. Background color. Need to make sure the number sign is there. And then I can tell this padding 40 pixels. And you'll see that we've got the main here with some padding. And then we've got the section with some padding. And then we have our text. And if I delete that, you can see how this looks. And then body, background, color, and so we've got some extra space there. It comes up, that shows up like that. And if we made the background color or the body color the same color as the main, we can make that disappear. There. So even though we have, well, we'll just asterisk that. So even though the main actually ends there, it's only big enough for whatever it is that we needed to put in it. Since the background color or the body color matches the main color, it all seems to extend infinitely. Then We're going to add one more thing to here. Say we've got a link. Okay, we have a link. And then if we want to color that link, there are 5 states. A link, and I'm going to include text decoration, none. Gets rid of the underline. A link, a visited, a cover, a focus, a active. And I'm going to change the colors of these. Oh, in fact, I'll probably go a little farther than that. Usually just you want to change colors. More than that tends to be a problem because if, say, you change weights or you change fonts or something like that, the line length changes and it can break things like crazy. So we generally don't mess around. So color, um, oh, we'll just keep it blue. Aqua, purple, red, orange. Uh, okay. And now if I save that, desktop, and I go to here. Okay. See, if I tab it, it goes to red. If I hover, it goes to purple. If I click, it goes to orange. If I let go, it takes me there. But if I go back to here, let's see, what color did I give? Visited was aqua. Hmm. There, that's the right one. Must be the right one. So it's aqua because I visited it and so on. You don't even know how easy it was to see that. So let me one. So refresh. Well, hover. If I tab, if I click and you let go, then it goes. So anyway, so that gives you some vague idea. If I took this, sorry, if I go back to my Dreamweaver and I look at this and first of all, I can turn that off and I can go to this links and I can give it a background color. Gray. Like that. And I can give it adding to force the outside of the box away from the text. 6 pixels. So you can still see the colors changing when I hover over it. Oh, wow, what the heck? That'll work well enough. So now I actually have a button. If I made it 6 pixels on the top and 10 pixels on the side, it's a bigger button, easier to deal with. And you can actually tell it to, on hover, background color is red. So there's that. Yellow. Focus. Color is red. Go to and tab does that. Hover does that. Click goes that. Okay. So anyway, fancy stuff. So it's good to just play around and experiment with this just to see what it can do with some of these basic elements. So that's orange. Yeah, and I'm a little lazy that I use these colors. It's really probably better to that doesn't work so well. One of the reasons I use them. The name colors is it's just kind of quick and easy.